Remember when turning 12 and a half was a big deal? I know that seems like a long time ago. Well, after decades of ignoring half birthdays, they suddenly start mattering again, especially at 59 and a half. These milestone birthdays unlock key financial opportunities that could make or break your retirement strategy. Wave Financial is here to walk us through the ages that change the retirement game and how to make the most of them. Let's welcome Joseph Laswell of Wave Financial. Hello, Joseph. Welcome back.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, So we're talking about birthdays and a half, which it's been a while since I paid attention to those. But let's talk about specifically 59 and a half, Joseph. Most of us haven't cared about these in decades, but why is this one a pretty big deal?
I know getting older isn't necessarily a positive thing, but getting older financially for a lot of us is a positive thing. And finally, age 59 and a half unlocks a lot of benefits and options for you. This puts you in the driver's seat. It allows you to take control of many of your financial accounts, specifically your 401k and your IRA. Allows for different things like in-service distribution or rolling that money into a privately managed account that opens up the world of investment options to you is a big deal. And so celebrating 59 and a half really is an incredible milestone, a financial milestone that gives you a lot of options. And even like in-service distribution is another thing that a lot of people don't know about. You're still employed. And what are my options related to my money? These are things that you should know about.
Yeah, something to look forward to, 59 and a half. Are there any milestones for the over 60 crowd, Joseph?
Well, over 60 is where it starts to continue to get more fun. And the first big one is age 62. Now, I know a lot of you already know this, but there are many of you that don't necessarily know all of these birthday milestones. And at age 62, this one's worth celebrating because you finally unlock the option to turn on your Social Security benefits. I call this a pension. In fact, that's what it is, because 13% of your pre-tax income for decades has been going into the Social Security Trust Fund. This is a big number. And at age 62, you finally have the option to turn that pension on. And for some of you, it might make sense to turn it on at that age, but for many of you, it'll make sense to delay that until what's called full retirement age. 66 and a half for some, there's that half again, or 67 for many people is the right age to turn it on. But there are also a couple other milestones, like 65 is Medicare. That's a big deal to qualify for that health insurance. And of course, you need to get a supplement to cover part of that. But then there's some more after that. But 67 is another full retirement age number that is important to understand how all these variables and moving parts are going to work for you. Something you've been paying into for decades. It's a big financial number. Make sure you understand how to leverage these options to enhance your personal financial position.
Joseph, you have us looking forward to age. I like that.
It's worth looking forward to.
It's worth looking forward to. How can you help retirees make these kinds of decisions and create an overall plan to take advantage of those birthday milestones?
Well, I'm encouraging everyone to reach out to a qualified and trained fiduciary advisor at Wave Financial. We're making this consultation at free of charge, complimentary to all of the viewers. And I call it like building a puzzle. There's a lot of little pieces that work together to create your big financial picture. And having someone ask you a series of questions and how to figure out how to leverage that to benefit you the most is a way to reduce that intimidation or that overwhelming feeling that you're afraid to make a wrong decision.
Yeah. Joseph, we hear a lot about catch-up contributions for retirement savings. How can people 50 and up take advantage of them?
Great question. At age 50, you do qualify for catch-up contributions. This allows you to put significantly more money in tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs and 401ks. And even now in 2025, if you're over age 60, it allows you to put even more money in these tax-advantaged accounts. And talking with a professional that can help you make sure that you're leveraging that and benefiting you at these kind of like last years of accumulation is a big, important thing to add value to yourself.
Well, now you have me looking forward to turning 59 and a half. Joseph, always a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you, Desiree.
You bet. You can find out more by heading to wayfinancial.com, or you can call the number you see there on the screen, 209-542-4929.